Hey, it's Jennifer with En-Soil University. So, En-Soil algae is made from Chlorella vulgaris, which is a biostimulant which stimulates the microbial activity in the soil. It promotes soil structure, it makes your soil resistant to drought, it helps green the color of your plants, and just foliar health in general. Hi, I am here with Meredith Garrigan. She is the Director of Partner Development for Enlightened Soil, and she is going to and she also started her own business called Weecology Gardens, and she's going to tell us some other applications for En-Soil today. What you going to tell us about, Meredith?
Today we're going to talk about all the different applications that you can use En-Soil for.
Okay.
En-Soil algae. There's several different methods, and it's usually dependent on your quality of your soil, the landscape you're using that in, the plants that you're growing. And today we're really going to focus on root drenches for trees and shrubs and how to do that.
Okay, a root drench. So, Meredith, tell me what a root drench is and why would I do it?
Okay, so we use the method of root drench, which is adding a large amount of water to the soil base and root base of a plant. We use root drenches when we're transplanting trees and shrubs, because usually, as you can see, sometimes in travel or in transplant, they go through some shock. A root drench really helps expand the root systems and keeps them from experiencing the shock and saves them from drought and helps them establish themselves in the soil, especially if you're putting them into an already depleted soil atmosphere and rhizosphere.
And so how does En-Soil help with that?
En-Soil really protects the root system and helps bring the community, microbial community, together around that root system. So you're helping build the rhizosphere by adding En-Soil around the plants that you're putting in, giving them a better chance at surviving all of the stressors.
So Meredith, is this all we need to do our root drench?
Yeah, this is all you need. Root drench is a very simple process. A bucket, hose or your water source, a shovel, your En-Soil algae, and your plant, tree, shrub, whatever you're transplanting. What I normally do to make this a very simple process and you take the least amount of things out to your planting spot is bring your En-Soil with you. One cap is about 5 milliliters or 1 teaspoon. So I use 1 capful per gallon of water in your bucket. We're going to do 2 gallons of water. So I'm putting 2 capfuls of En-Soil algae in the bucket. Very, very simple. We're going to fill up this bucket. We've dug our hole for our banana. It's under a little bit of stress. Once we put the banana in the hole, we're going to put the soil back around it, pack it in there, and pour our water around the diameter of the banana tree, and then you have successfully made a root drench for your plant.
I'm always surprised at how little amount of En-Soil we use.
It looks just like water.
It's amazing.
It just looks like water.
It's amazing to me.
All right. And all those little guys have been agitated and moved around in the bucket by filling your bucket up. That's the agitation that you need. We're going to take our banana. It's always nice to squeeze the root bottom and kind of break the roots up a little bit whenever you're putting any plants in. So that way they spread out and go in their natural formation. Sometimes they can be really root bound in the pot. We're going to transfer him in.
I'm going to let you do him because he's your baby.
And I just kind of shake them loose a little bit, let them fall into his place.
Okay.
And at the bottom here, you just break up that root system a little bit on each side. Beautiful. Get all that good, yummy soil in there. And you can see back here in kind of my old garden woodland area, I have very sandy loam soil. We're constantly adding leaves and wood chips to this area. There we go. Build up our
Very nice.
fertility.
Very
Always
nice.
spraying En-Soil Algae. So you're going to take the root drench and pour it all around the diameter of the plant. Everyone's going to benefit from this over here.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Everyone already.
Your other plants are going to be happy because the soil structure all around that plant, not just that plant, will be happy now.
That's right. And you can always expect plants to go through some sort of transplant shock. You know, there's going to be something that some leaves they're going to have to drop. But you don't want it to be so severe that they can't bounce back after they've been moved. Sometimes in travel, they get really just damaged and stressed. Sometimes this banana could have been grown in a greenhouse and not seen direct sun.
Right.
So there's going to be some leaf burn and things like that if that were the case. And this is En-Soil Algae will help the plant through all of those stressors. And that was very simple. It's just very simple to use. And it feels really good knowing that you're helping someone out over there in a big transition.
So I've noticed today we've only used 2 capfuls, and we've successfully done a root drench. So that cost next to nothing. We've also, I noticed you have some chickens running around, and we're not concerned about that.
Right. Yeah. Some of the benefits for using En-Soil Algae around your home and around your animals is that it's safe. It's non-toxic. You don't have to feel bad about using it. I live very close to a school back here, and the kids are always playing on the playground, so I know that nothing's drifting over there and hurting and harming them.
Okay. And water runoff, you're not worried about
water runoff, we're not worried about that.
Okay.
En-Soil Algae stays within the soil 6 to 8 inches. It does not run off and move with the water, so it stays in the place of use, which is a huge benefit.
Yes.
You know what you're treating. You know where it's going. And it's safe to use around the animals. The first time I've used it out here, my new puppy was jumping through the stream of En-Soil Algae, and I didn't worry when using it. So that's a huge benefit. You know,
I also noticed in your beautiful garden that you also have honeybees.
Yes.
And I'm a beekeeper, and I love those girls. So so it's also safe to use around bees.
Yeah.
And pollinators in general. So,
pollinators in general. I mean, they can fly right through the En-Soil that you're spraying on trees and shrubs and plants out there, and you don't have to worry about them at all. You're actually helping them.
That's fantastic. I think it's made the kids grow.